the average value is around 72 beats per minute. So in a day, roughly your heart beats around 1 lakh times. That's more than 39 million times a year, or 3 billion times in 75 years. And the amount of blood that is pumped in every heartbeat, in one heartbeat, is called as the stroke volume. So the rough stroke volume is around 70 ml per beat. So 70 times per minute, 70 ml per beat, that is 70 into 70 is around 4.9 or 5 liters in 1 minute is how much the heart pumps. And over a period of 1 year, the heart pumps around 10 lakh liters of blood, which is sent through about 96,000 kilometers of blood vessels if you stretch out your blood vessel system end to end. So, now what exactly are the parts of the heart? If you're asked in your exam, draw the heart, what are you going to do? If, well, you can draw it like that. I'm sure your significant others would be impressed, but your examiners would definitely not. So, how do you go about drawing the heart as far as anatomy is concerned? Well, it's not that complicated. It's pretty much the same as that. Now, what you're seeing on the right hand side of your screen, this is the picturesque version of how the heart looks like inside the thoracic cavity. Unfortunately, not all of us are artists, me included. So, our examiners give us a bit of leeway. So, as long as our diagrams make sense and as long as our diagrams show what they are meant to show, you will get your marks. And in fact, if you draw line diagrams in your exams, you'll probably get more marks than artistically correct diagrams, because facts are what matters in your exam. So, you have four chambers in the heart. The upper two chambers are called as atria. The lower two chambers are called as ventricles. The atria are a little smaller, the ventricles are a little bigger. The function of atria is basically to collect blood, or receiving chambers. The function of ventricles is to pump blood, or they are the pumping chambers. So you have two atria and you have two ventricles. Each of these are separated by a septum. Now the septum between the two atria is called interatrial septum, because it is in between both the atria. So it's an interatrial septum. Similarly, the septum between the two ventricles is called an interventricular septum, because it is in between both the ventricles. The septum between the atria and the ventricles is called atrioventricular septum.